Howdy YouTube neighbors, and welcome back to Mutator Madness. I've been thinking about Slay the Spire recently. Slay the Spire has a relic similar to Monster Train's Volatile Gauge. It's called Snecko's Eye. In one way, it's better than Volatile Gauge because it sets card cost at 0 to 3 rather than Monster Train's range of 1 to 3. In episode 12, we're going to look to recreate the feel of that particular relic by starting with a Volatile Gauge. And we're going to reduce all of our spell costs by 1. This won't reduce unit costs, but you can't have everything. And speaking of not having everything, you know what Monster Train has that Slay the Spire doesn't? Well, many things actually, but what I'm thinking about is champions. So, to recapture the true feel of Snecko's Eye, we're going to play without a champion this run. Obviously, this means that we're going to be in pretty severe peril in the early game. So, to mitigate that, I would like to have some spell damage in my starting cards, and that means default Stygian. And since we don't have a champion, we don't have to worry about Tethysing up the run. We're also going to need some beefy units, because we're not going to be able to hide behind a champion. Awoken's a good call, Wormkin's a good call, but I think I like Umbra best here. And as an added bonus, Plinks will certainly add to our early game survivability. So, our choices have been made, the die has been cast, so welcome to episode 12, Snecko ate my champion. Okay, we've got some interesting selections here. Titan's Gratitude, not one of my favorite cards, but serviceable. It's spell damage, and we got more spell damage in Entumber Assault. And we have Frenzied Swarm for survivability, so this is a pretty good start, all things considered. Unfortunately, I'm looking at Dazed Talos, and I'm also looking at Garbage Fell. It's unfortunate, but at least Sap Seraph should be fairly easy for us to deal with. Talos, I think I'm the most worried about because we really need to have our units established early since we have no champion. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, geez. Temple on 2, then 4, 6, and 7. So, we don't really have to commit to our line until 4, ideally, but 6 at the very least. The very latest. Okay. Now, obviously, we're not strong enough to take the Divine Horde, so we're just going to get the one artifact in the beginning. And it's a fairly generic choice. I expect us to leak some in the early game. Both of them are good, but I don't expect that we're going to need to hit hard with the Pyre, because they should be fairly weak units in the early game. So we'll take the Precious Plating for added defense. Well, it's not an armor trial, so I can do it, and I definitely need the unit draft, so let's see what we get. Okay. Interesting starting selection. I think I'm going to wait and see if we can get some more trained stewards to come around. I kind of want to Entumbrel Assault here, but let's play out our free spells first. Okay. I actually think we'll be fine to play a 2-cost Train Steward up top. because we will have Titan's Gratitude here to splat the wall. Okay. Collector's in the bag. I'm going to go ahead and drop a second Train Steward up top. Do a Plink. Like a Morsel Jeweler up here. And Frozen Lance and Titan's Gratitude. We should be able to come up with 14 damage here, I think. Yeah, easily. Assault. Can I get him down to 3? 2, 4. Let's find out. I can get him down to 3. So, put a Magma Morsel up top. And an Entumber Morsel down here. And we're rocking. Entumber Assault the backliner for sure. And Damage Shield up top. Health on mid. And just Frozen Lance away at the boss. 5 damage is greater than 2, so we'll go ahead and play out the Train Steward. Oh, Chains. I know you're going to annoy me. There's a non-zero chance I can just discard the Weight of Contrition. Nope. That's fine, though. We should have him on top. Man, I'm just getting real unlucky with the Scourge costs. Let's see. We have the W, so I'm just going to go ahead and play out the Weight of Contrition and whatever I have that's free. And there we go. Very cool. Crit Builder. It's definitely a good time. That's spell damage that I can cast off of my Volatile Gauge. It's not Perils of Production here. Making of a Morsel is a possibility. We're going to see... Looks like we're going to see Stygian banners. We're not going to see Umbra banners, most likely. So, I don't think we need to worry about Morsel generation. So, I think... Mind Collapse isn't nothing, though. But yeah, I think we skip here. Okay. I'm pretty sure Siren of the Sea is the pick here. Yeah. Armor Shark was a close second, but I don't think that's the line. Show me Incant Armor 2. No, of course not. And it's quick for the 80th time in a row for my first Steel Shop. I'm not going to re-roll yet. Let me see what we get in the Stygian banner. Lodestone Totem, eh? I'm half tempted to stick the Lodestone Totem in the Siren now. But that's not a decision I have to make now. Titan Sentry is also... If I'd seen Endless in the shop, I would have gone Titan Sentry, but... No, I think a Lodestone Totem is the obvious choice here. Is there anything I want to see intrinsic? No, I can't think of anything. I definitely want to get a plus 30 in one of my attuned spells, though. Yeah, I think it's going to be Crypt Builder. What am I looking at next? I'm either going to dupe the Siren, or I'm going to look at a Stygian banner and a Horde. So I don't need to spend any money. Let's re-roll and see what we get. Oh, no, wrong one. That's a multi-strike that I can afford. Okay, so I think that accelerates our plans somewhat. I'm going to take the multi-striking Siren. We did not get Incant Armor 2, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and make the infusion now, since I can't next floor. Okay, we're a little high on shards for our current position, but I think we'll be okay. We have a strong unit. I'm not feeling the need to fight Spikes 3, though. So, that's fine. I think what we'll do is... Blink's not going to get me what I need. You out. 25. I can get 2 incants in. Sap 2. I don't hit the backline, though, which is what I most want. So we got 25. I don't know, I think we come close. Let's play it out and see. Yeah. We do not get them. But I think I'm okay with leaking here because we'll be in a better position for the next ride. Yeah, definitely. We are just going to end the guy in front of us. I would like to snag the Collector. Frozen Lance. Titan's Gratitude. And then I'm going to go up top. Days, so I don't get a Scourge here. I probably should be incanting below. Let's see. I'm gonna take 5 damage to the pyre. Yeah, I can live with that. So let's do our incanting below. Okay. We need to get our sap on, so let's get started. Start with you. We're not going to survive the first shot. So, I think I'm going to tank it with an Antumber Morsel. Okay, looks like we have it. Ooh. That could have gone much worse. Mollusk Mage. That's fascinating. But I think the call here is Titan's Tooth. Prismal Dust is interesting, but without mana generation, I don't see it. And to be perfectly frank, Sap is our survivability here. And I don't want yet another Entumber Assault, so we skip here. Alright. We're going to swing out to the left. Dupe our Siren. I really want this Divine Horde, but I don't think we can justify it. I don't think we can go up to, what, 70 shards? Yeah, 70 shards in front of Dazed Talos. Yeah, we're not incanting hard enough now that we can daze her to 0. There could be double incants in here, but it's just not worth the risk, I don't think. Oh, okay, well, this is where I learn my lesson of checking the caverns before hellventing. But that's fine. I kind of want to leave an open slot for my other Siren anyway, so it works out. Alright, 55 shards going into Talos. Good news is we don't have to play bottom floor for her. Alright. Siren. And I think I want to put down some work below. I want to start with the planks. Actually, I want to be smarter about this. I don't want to be showing off bad habits. We're gonna plink first. That actually changed the calculus against my favor, so I don't feel bad about resetting there. We're gonna put the Ember Drain on the Morsel. And we're gonna plink again. Looking good. Put them all up there. Then I'm going to Frozen Lance and put 25 into Talos. And that's a solid opening hand. Alright. Just going to blink down here. We're going to get lucky with our morsels. That'll give us some good ember for next round. I want to incant off a Frozen Lance. Alright. And next turn we see Talos. Alright. Let's put as many spells as we can into her. Alright, we have her sapped to 0. And I believe I am going to just cut her life in half, well, by a third, and put down a meat wall. Okay, we're going to have a real nasty floor coming up, so I need to keep that in mind. So for now, I want to plink bottom. And I have no space on the floor, so let's put our morsels here to get wrecked. In fact, I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to clear off that entire floor. And now I'm going to focus on incanting. Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Damage Shield down there. Just gonna send it into him. I don't think it really matters. I'm just here for the incant. Alrighty. Let's see. Free spell, free spell. Cheap spell. Cheap spell. And cheap spell. Looking fine. Damage. 25. This is too good not to try. Don't discard my Crypt Builder. No, discard the Titan's Tooth. That's actually optimal. So I definitely want to put a Crypt Builder into her. And for that matter, let's just put another 31 damage in. I cannot believe my little mortal's going to get 3 hits in. That's funny. I don't think I have enough damage to kill her off spell damage, so I'm just going to daze her and call it a day. Blazing Bolts is not something I would usually consider, but these are interesting times. Deep Offering might be the better card, but I don't know. I like Blazing Bolts. Let's pick it. I don't think it's anything here. So we skip, because we already have our line, honestly. I want Ember here. Do I need space? If I dupe Small Siren one more time, 2, 3, 4, and then that's room for a morsel, so nah. So I can go ahead and take the Ember and be happy. Alright, Steel Shop on the right, but removals. Or Steel Shop on the left and removals on the right. And I think I value the removals a little bit more right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, just gonna take a quick 10 gold there. Anything interesting in the temple? Spell Chain's not really good in the context of Volatile Gauge. I could do with a Purge, though. What's my shard situation? Okay, so that's 25 between the boons and the horde, and I'm going to vent again on 5. So I don't need to pick up shards just to pick up shards. But I do want to start getting rid of Train Stewards, because they're now worthless to me. Remove, consume, nothing eligible. 20 and consume, classic purchase for a plink. And I think I would like to make Blazing Bolts cheaper. So fun fact, the order of operations for Volatile Gauge is spell increases go first, and then Volatile Gauge resets whatever that cost is to between 1 and 3, and then spell decreases happen. So it's still worth it to buy -1s. Oh, double stack. That might have been nice, but we have attuned cards that can definitely benefit from a +10 here. I don't know that I want to put a -1 into something. I think it might be worth it just to save the cash. Or buy a Purge. Yeah, I'm heading here on 5. So let's buy the Purge. Let's get the Train Steward out. And we can move on. We're now back in the orange on shards. We've stabilized. Heaven's Seal. Oh, normally I'm not excited about random artifacts, but there's a lot more upside than there is a risk here. So, especially since I can play on top. Oh, 25. I can't realistically get him into Entumbra Assault range, so we're just going to load up top. Well, these two spells are free. That's worth considering. Get my 2 incants in, and just put some damage in. Neat. Okay. No, putting damage in doesn't really do much, since they heal going up, but it's all good. I'm gonna put down Siren. I'm gonna risk a Titan's Tooth here. Oh no, I don't have to discard anything. Titan's Tooth is pure value. Now I'm gonna consume my Plink. Get off my Entumbra Assault. 2 Magma Morsels, no less. Looking good. Looking very good. Okay. This is the first time I've seen Blazing Bolts. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, I cannot kill him with Plinks. I'm 1 away. So, finish him off. That's all I can do. I'm going to get a lot of good incants here. And I can even drop a Train Steward Meat Roll. Alright, we are looking great. Let's just wreck that tank in front of us. Free incants. 25. Yeah, I can only get 1 incant regardless. That's fine. Okay, yeah, Sap Sirens are getting the job done. I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen when I start running into spell shields. But that's a late game problem. You know what? I'm actually going to tap my own Train Steward there, since he's not going to live anyway. Alright, we're going to play that last. And Party Boy has been sapped to 0. Putting in the work. Wing Steel. Yeah. I think Wing Steel works here. I definitely don't need a second Frenzied Swarm. And I'm not feeling Preserve or Crystalline Seeds. So we'll skip here. And I don't think any of these are it either. Alright. Going to the left as planned. I'm gonna dupe my little siren. I don't think I need money. So we'll save my shards. Alright, let's get rid of that last train steward. And at this point, I feel the Entumber Assaults are clogging up my draws. Plink I can play without having to have an enemy target, but Entumber Assault, that's not the case. So I'll go ahead and remove it. Okay, ring 5. Who is our opponent? Harpy? Am I dumb enough to take Spell Shield? No, I don't think I am. Not a great start. Not a great start at all. In fact, kind of a terrible start, all things considered. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'm just going to start incanting up here. Not look back. Well, I can still get a little bit of mileage out of Entumber Assault for one more ring. I don't know why I didn't play the morsel. And we just... yeah, that's going to be the problem with Winged Steel, is when this happens. The good news is we should redraw through our deck quickly, and we should have our Siren back in 2 turns. So, that's nice. And I honestly think that Incant is still the plan here. Okay. Looking fine. We're just absolutely going to paste everything on this floor. Now we should have our Siren. Yep. Seems good. Gonna play out a morsel before I drop the big girl. Bummer. Not what I wanted to see. But all's well that ends okay. Okay. I'm going to start off with the Blazing Bolts. And then... okay. You know, I really wish that I knew what to say when doing incant runs, because I feel like I'm never talking, and that doesn't seem right. Ooh, Morsel Miner. I think I'm gonna play out these 2 spells here. I'm gonna... I think these plinks are worth more as incants than they are as 4 damage, but 75 damage to the boss. Definitely good times. This Harpy is hosed, and she doesn't know how bad yet. And we'll play out the Frozen Lance to see what card we draw. Yeah. Do another 75 to the boss. Now, having only 6 damage, 7 multi-strike, she is never going to actually hit me. Yeah, especially not if I keep incanting like this. Prank. Guardian's Amulet, I feel, is kind of overkill. Another Titan's Tooth might not be bad, though. I don't think it brings enough to the table, though, so I'm going to skip. And yeah, it's definitely none of these. So, up to Garbage Arcus. Or Garbage Fell, excuse me. I definitely want to get another look at a steel shop. Quick. I don't know if quick is it. But if not quick, then what? I don't know. We'll see. Removals. Let's go ahead and get rid of the other Entumbra Assault. And at this point, the weak link in my deck is Plink. What's in the temple? Nothing I want. I want spell damage. So, if it's not quick, then what is it, honestly? Am I seriously fishing for another multi-strike? Alright, where am I going? I'm going to see Steel Shop again on 7, so there's really no point in not waiting. I mean, Incant Armor 2 is another one I wouldn't mind seeing. Just to have some survivability option as a frontline tank. For those I can't sap down hard enough. So yeah, I think we chill for now. And just stick with 70 shards. Alright. I would like to play bottom. How feasible is that? Well, we're already off to a bad start. I can only play out... I drew all 3 of my sirens, and they're all relatively high-costed. So I can only play free stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking here. It's not pretty. And I'm going to take 5. But it works. Alright. Now I need to work harder. Alright. Well, let's clear out the line. Let's eat spell shields, and now we can start putting arcane work into Fel. Yeah, I can just cast everything. No sense in hesitating. Alright. There's my last siren. Free crit builder. Can't beat that. Blazing bolts will clear the floor. And I'm going to go ahead and eat that. And just take my 2 free casts. Seems good. Alright, lots of free spells. I like that. Nothing particularly hard-hitting, admittedly. Oh, hey. Alright, I'm going to Titan's Gratitude now. And hope it doesn't hit the Frenzied Swarm. Okay. Alright. Put a whole bunch of sap into Fel. Looking good. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this now. Hit up some Blazing Bolts. And my last spell, Titan's Gratitude. Okay. Yeah, my girls are eating. I wish I was doing more damage overall, but to be perfectly honest, I can't really complain all that much. Yeah, sure. I'll take a free morsel. Yeah. This ended up better than I thought it would. Yeah. Fel already doesn't touch me. So much sap. It's hard to pass up an Umberstone. It truly is. But I'm not doing a massive amount of damage. I don't really see the point in trampling. There's Deep Offering. Deep Offering allows me some more card draw and incants. But I still don't think any of these really work in the context of our deck. I'm happy with the cards I'm drawing. I don't need space, so let's just take more embers so that we can cast more. Especially if we have another bad round like drawing all 3 sirens at once. Okay. Show me something good in the Horde. I said something good. I'm going to take the hammered chest plates. It's definitely not nothing. In the temple, we got a 30 magic power. I definitely want that. And let's see. So that represents an extra 120 damage. But yeah, this is definitely this is definitely the better deal. I think I'll put it into Titan's Gratitude. Oh man, I wanted to check the steel shop first. Oh, Bone Dog, hey? I love me some Bone Dog, but it doesn't really work here. I think I will simply... I'm going to go ahead and kill a Plink. Endless. Endless is not happening. Let's spin it. All right, I'm gonna go greedy. I will take another multi-strike. And now I'm relying completely on sap for my survivability. But to be perfectly frank, it's a very strong sap. As long as I can get all my sirens down. Armor 20. I do not think I care. Well, we have another situation of having drawn all my sirens. Alright, we're going to leave you behind for now. We're going to play the two of you. I don't see any real value here in playing the spells down below. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some incanting done. Alright, now these are better spells. And will be more worth it. So the first thing we do, Crit Builder. That's easy. And I think we just take the rest up top. Ooh, I don't know, that Blazing Bolts is value. Yeah. And actually, this isn't bad either. So I'll just play these three for the incants. Sounds good. Alright. Crit Builder. Titan's Tooth. Or Titan's whatever. Alright. And then incants up top. I should be drawing into my siren again. Very good. Gonna play out my free spells first. Okay. Ah, Wilt Wings. Yeah, that is going to represent a problem. How do I want to do this? I'll drop a Blazing Bolts first. No, I'll drop the Titan's Gratitude. Okay. That could have gone worse. Crit Builder. Blazing Bolts. Titan's Gratitude, get rid of you. And I think it's just incants upstairs. Okay. Six. Perfect. And then Titan's Gratitude can go into you. And they've been sapped into oblivion. Okay. 23. Oh well. Sap, and sap some more. The ladies don't hit hard, but they hit a bunch of times. Definitely want to put a Titan's Tooth down below. And I think the rest is just incants upstairs. Okay. Titan's Tooth. Builder. Incant. 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 I don't think I even get hit. Nope, I do not. That's all she wrote. Yeah, feeling very good about this run. I don't like taking zero cost spells with Volatile Gauge, but I think Unnamed Tome is good enough that I can make an exception. But I cannot make an exception for any of these. Alright. Okay. We are going to get a 4th Siren. Brings me up to 100 shards. Let's see what's in our trinket shop. Whole bunch of nothing. Tethys' Scales is something. Okay. Magic shop. Permafrost. Can't think of anything I want to see permafrosted. 20 consume a plink. And I think we'll make blazing bolts free most of the time. Double stack. Okay. Double stack Titan Tooth. Seems good. 20 and consume another plink. And we'll -1 the Titan Tooth. Why not? I don't think I want to purge anything. I don't have much to spend my money on, so we'll grab the Tethys Scales. I don't have any purges I want to do, but I think it's worth the 15 shards to look at this horde. Well, I thought it was. It turned out not to be. I mean, I have a double stack Titans too, so Cuddlebeard's not nothing. I have consumed plinks, so if I take pyro damage, I can heal it with refracting lenses. That's not nothing. Unlike concussive coals, which is the definition of nothing. Alright, let's finish this run. Let's get our revenge on Snecko. Alright, up top. I have 3 Sirens, and it will cost me everything to play them. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and plink mid. I want a crit builder below and lance below, and we have cleared our train. Alright, let's start putting work into Seraph. After I drop my last Siren, of course. I think we start with a Frozen Lance. And we're going to put 120 into Seraph. Put some more into Seraph. Get my incants on. Yeah, we really don't do much in the way of damage, especially if we're going to keep getting hit by that sap, but turnabout's fair play, I guess. I want to put, well, 20 Frostbite does the most work here, I think. I definitely want to put a Titan's Gratitude down here. In fact, I want to put 2. And then we just incant upstairs. I gotta incant faster than she can sap me. Okay. I think the correct play is to splat the front, lance the second, bolt Seraph, frostbite Seraph. Yep. Front unit has spell weakness, so I want to go ahead and splat him. Same deal with mid unit. And on the whole, lances will solve my problem here. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Now we need to be perfect here. Titan's Tooth, Crypt Builder, Blazing Bolts now. I think we just incant away, get as much sap as we possibly can on Seraph. Yeah. Is that 68 sap? Yeah. Seraph's going nowhere. I'm going to silence down here. I don't want to deal with that armor. Crypt Builder, Titan's Tooth. And we do the rest of our work upstairs. I don't know. I can see the value in putting damage into the frontliner there. Okay. What do we got? I believe we begin with Titan's Gratitude. And it discarded Blazing Bolts again. Of course it did. Ugh. Horrible. Ah, well. Just incant away, nothing to say here. No, we're not going to play that. We're going to play the Blazing Bolts first. What do we get? 88 sap. Man, if we're doing that to Seraph, just think what we're going to do to Divinity. Good times. Now, unfortunately, Divinity has spell shield waves. Not looking forward to that. Alright. I cannot play all 4 of my Sirens. So where's my multi-strike 2? And then I play out these ladies. Send the front dude. Get some sap down. And wait 2 turns to redraw my siren. Oh, I definitely want frostbite on that entire line. That's happening. Let's see. I'm going to consume a plink here. Double Titan's Gratitude. Yeah, I lost my tome, but it's okay. It's the Harvest Wave. Alright, and there's my Siren. Crypt Builder. Definitely get frostbite on them. You don't harvest, and you're not going to slay him. Okay. Seems good. Drop a Blazing Bolts. Frozen Lance and a Titan's Gratitude. Yeah. Divinity is totally sapped. She is never going to hit us. I got my unnamed tome. Suck it, Chains. Alright. Now. I'm going to take the risk here. Discarded my other Titans. That's fine. Incant armor 10. I think I still outrace you. What is that? Incant 2, 4, 6, 8 per cast. But with the damage, yes, I outrace you. Well, hang on. I want to get rid of that Spikes guy. Okay. Oh, man. So they'll gain armor when I take him out, but that's fine. Blazing Bolts first. Titan's Grat. Okay. Looking great. That's 70. If it discards my Crypt Builder, I don't care. If it discards my Blazing Bolts, I'll be annoyed, but not surprised. Of course. Man, I don't know what it has against my Blazing Bolts, but it hits it every single frickin' time. Jeez. Okay. Ooh, I'm not in love with this hand, I will admit. Blazing Bolts first. Then the Titan's Gratitude. We're going to have to deal with every single wave, but if we can get to Relentless, we win. Okay, that's Spell Shield. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Frostbite down here. One, two... Yeah, we're good. Ooh, man, we're going to take some pyre damage here. But Spell Shield Wave, what are you going to do? I never saw 10 in piercing the entire run. So, the key here is to sap them down as hard as I can. Oh, actually, we did pretty good for ourselves. Crit Builder landed when it needed to land. Okay. Okay. I swear, if it hits Blazing Bolts again... Alright. We're fine. Oh. Incantageddon. Alright. Crit Builder's obvious. This Titan's Gratitude. And that is the end of our run. Snecko ate our champion, but we went and ate Divinity. Thank you for joining me. Hope you had a good time. Sorry about the sniffles, if that's been being caught on my microphone. I think my daughters both have flu and strep, and I think that fluid's found his way to me, so hopefully I'll get over it quickly. Alright, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.